Tom Ellis, the charismatic star who captivated audiences worldwide as the devilishly charming Lucifer morning star in the hit series Lucifer, has once again stirred the pot of excitement among his devoted fans. In a candid and revealing conversation, Ellis delved into a chapter of his career that could have dramatically altered the trajectory of his professional life: his audition for a coveted role in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Specifically, the Welsh actor disclosed that he was in the running to portray Reed Richards, the brilliant and elastic superhero known as Mr. Fantastic, in the highly anticipated film The Fantastic Four: First Steps. This revelation, shared during an engaging interview with Square Mile magazine, has sent ripples through the entertainment community, igniting discussions about the fine line between landing a dream gig and watching it slip away. For those unfamiliar with the character, Reed Richards is no ordinary hero. As the leader of the Fantastic Four, he is a genius scientist whose intellect is matched only by his ability to stretch his body to impossible lengths, a metaphor, perhaps, for the adaptability required in Hollywood. The role has long been a holy grail for actors, promising not just blockbuster status but a permanent seat at the table of Marvel's ever-expanding universe of superheroes. Ellis's admission that he was among a select group of actors invited to submit audition tapes underscores the exclusivity of the process. In an industry where thousands vie for a single spotlight, being handpicked for such an opportunity is akin to receiving a golden ticket. There was a select group of people that got asked to tape for Reed Richards, Ellis recounted, his voice carrying a mix of nostalgia and wistful reflection. Ellis's journey toward this audition wasn't born in a vacuum. The actor has built a reputation for embodying complex, multifaceted characters who blend charm with depth. From his early days in British television, including roles in shows like EastEnders and Merlin, to his breakout as Lucifer, a fallen angel grappling with morality, love and redemption, Ellis has demonstrated a versatility that makes him a natural fit for comic book lore. He spoke of the moment he first encountered the character's comic book depiction. "I had been waiting for the right thing to come along. I remember looking at the photo of Richards in the comics and thinking, this could be the one. We look quite similar." There's an undeniable spark in that statement, a performer's intuition kicking in, the kind that whispers, "This is your moment." Ellis, with his sharp features, piercing blue eyes, and an air of intellectual intensity, does indeed evoke the essence of Reed Richards, a man whose mind stretches further than his physical form ever could. Preparing for the audition, Ellis likely immersed himself in the source material. The Fantastic Four, created by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby in 1961, has been a cornerstone of Marvel Comics, influencing generations of storytelling. Reed's character arc is rich with themes of innovation, family, and the ethical dilemmas of scientific discovery, elements that align seamlessly with Ellis's strengths. Imagine the hours spent poring over panels from classic issues like Fantastic Four #1, where the team gains their powers, or later sagas involving cosmic threats like Galactus. Ellis might have rehearsed scenes of Reed debating with his wife, Sue Storm, the Invisible Woman, or stretching his body to shield his teammates from danger. The tape he submitted would have been a meticulously crafted showcase, blending physicality with emotional nuance, all captured in the sterile glow of a home camera setup, a far cry from the glamour of a studio lot. Yet, as is the cruel reality of show business, the role eluded him. Ultimately, it went to Pedro Pascal, the acclaimed Chilean-American actor whose star has risen meteorically through roles in The Mandalorian, The Last of Us, and Narcos. Pascal's casting was met with universal acclaim, praised for bringing a grounded, empathetic warmth to Reed that promises to humanize the superhero ensemble. Ellis, ever the gracious professional, responded with humor and admiration rather than bitterness. "I mean, to be fair, he's not in much," he quipped, a light-hearted jab at the character's occasional narrative sidelining in ensemble stories. But the levity quickly gave way to genuine respect. "He is great. I'm looking forward to seeing it. The trailer looks quite fun." This response speaks volumes about Ellis's character. A man secure enough in his own talents to celebrate a colleague's triumph without a hint of envy. The film's reception has only amplified the what-if factor. The Fantastic Four: First Steps, directed by Matt Shakman and boasting a cast that includes Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm, Joseph Quinn as Johnny Storm, the Human Torch, and Eben Moss-Backrack as Ben Grimm, the Thing, has been hailed as a fresh reboot for the beleaguered franchise. Critics and fans alike have lauded Pascal's portrayal for capturing Reed's intellectual curiosity while infusing it with the emotional vulnerability that defines modern MCU entries. Early reviews highlight the film's blend of high-stakes action, heartfelt family dynamics, and nods to classic comics, positioning it as a potential game-changer ahead of Avengers: Secret Wars. Now available on digital platforms and Blu-ray, with a streaming debut on Disney Plus on the horizon, the movie serves as a tantalizing reminder of the path not taken for Ellis. But Ellis isn't one to dwell on missed opportunities. Instead, he views them as fuel for his creative fire. "We live for the what-if-ness of it," he philosophized during the interview. "We're all dreamers in this industry, and that's what drives us." This sentiment resonates deeply in an acting world where rejection is as commonplace as applause. For every role that materializes, there are dozens that evaporate into the ether of casting directors' inboxes. Ellis's experience with Reed Richards exemplifies the intoxicating allure of those near misses, the auditions that feel like destiny until they don't. It's a reminder that passion isn't ignited by guaranteed success but by the relentless pursuit of it. The actor's words echo the ethos of countless performers who have stared down the barrel of Hollywood's unpredictability, from legends like Cary Grant to contemporaries like Ryan Gosling. Reflecting on his own career, Ellis has much to celebrate. Lucifer, which ran for 6 seasons on Netflix after starting on Fox, became a cultural phenomenon, blending procedural crime-solving with supernatural flair and earning a fiercely loyal fanbase. Ellis's portrayal of the titular anti-hero, a suave club owner who moonlights as Hell's consultant, showcased his ability to balance wit, pathos, and physical comedy. The show's success opened doors to diverse projects, including voice work in animated features and stage appearances. Yet, the allure of superhero cinema remains potent. Marvel's dominance, with its interconnected narratives and billion-dollar box office hauls, represents the pinnacle of mainstream stardom. For Ellis, the Reed Richards audition wasn't just a job interview, it was a brush with immortality in pop culture. Fans, too, are buzzing with speculation. Online forums and social media threads are abuzz with edited images superimposing Ellis's face onto comic panels,